we ready to go?
We're already rolling.
Oh, we've been rolling.
All right, yeah.
Hello and welcome to the Feature 52 podcast, the show where myself, Zebra Force, and Fez Reyes sit down and hang out with underground upcoming artists from currently from the Las Vegas area, but if anyone else wants to come on, I mean, that'd be great.
Nationwide, baby. We're taking this worldwide.
Yeah.
Worldwide underground.
We've got Kaesen Samson today in the studio, and behind the camera, we've got, for the first time ever, almost the entire Feature 52 crew, because we've still got Michael Westlake behind the camera, but we've also got Joe Thomas, the wonderful Curian. There we go. Yeah, that's his hand. That's all you're gonna see of
We're
them.
gonna get some real low quality. Let's get that photo of Joe that looks like it's from the 70s. Put it on the screen.
Yeah. There we go. That'll be.
You'll see it right here.
Yeah.
Or just a whole screen. Yeah. So Kaesen Samson from the band White Noise. Yes.
What's cracking?
What's happening? And you also got Austin and Nick on bass.
Yeah.
Austin, last name.
Austin's last name Mansfield.
That's what I thought it was.
Yep.
Yeah. And then
Mansfield.
it's Nicholas Lacey.
Yep.
Okay.
He's got a long name, dude. Nicholas Lawrence Jones Aquaviva Lacey. That's his real legal name.
Oh my God.
I like
That
it.
is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
What a killer name.
I try to introduce it like per show. It's just like it's too cool of a name to not, you know?
Right, absolutely.
No, that's Nick Lacey.
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Mike, I like your drink over there. What's that, lime?
It's Modelo with some limes.
Oh, nice. And you
Fancy.
yeah. What is that, ketchup?
Is that... Never mind.
So, we got Kaesen here from White Noise. Give it up, everybody. Virtual in the world.
We
Drop a comment below if you like White Noise.
we're really psyched to have you on. Yeah.
I tried to look them up. I couldn't find them. I got ocean noises and baby sounds and whatever.
10 hours of white background static.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, we're really psyched to have you here. We
psyched to
we
be
met at Corduroy.
Yeah.
2 months ago?
Yeah, like 2 months ago. It
seems right.
It was beginning of March because that's when they had it the start of March. Because,
I feel like we hit it off pretty well. So
we're gonna test that out now.
Yeah, we're gonna test that out. But we
are we gonna get along?
We're testing.
I think
you.
we're good, man.
Yeah, we're testing you. No, but when I brought up the idea of Feature 52, you were really psyched about it. So
hell yeah, dude.
We're happy to have you as one of our first guests because it's kind of hard to explain what we're doing, and even to you with as a friend, it was we got this podcast thing, but we're also doing a studio session. We're also doing a show, and there's a lot of pieces to it.
Multimedia.
So, thank you for supporting us, getting everything going.
Man.
That's pretty cool.
And thank you for having us on your the Broken Record podcast, which is named TBD.
Yeah. God, dude, I'm still mad about
Did they reach out to you and were they like,
No,
cease and desist?
Could you imagine if Rick Rubin reached out to me? I would have framed that email
Yeah.
instantly. No,
It's a cease and desist letter.
I'm actually really bummed out because I'm actually going to put this out there. Our logo is much cooler than his. So that's why I'm also disappointed that it's got to change. But
I agree. It's a cool logo.
Thank you, man.
But anyway, for context, for listeners who aren't familiar with the Mad Rabbits Media YouTube channel, Kaesen has a podcast currently titled
Kaesen
Broken
Has
Records. What?
Kaesen has podcast.
Is that what I said? I'm sorry.
You might have just skipped a vowel, but I was like,
I
Kaesen
just started
has
drinking.
Podcast.
He and White Noise, as well as
Pathogen. AKA
have a
Chase
podcast currently called the Broken Records Podcast, and they do very similar thing to what we're doing, just having local musicians on and shooting the shit.
Yeah. And also,
you can curse on here. Cool. All right.
Yeah. Good. We're past the first minute.
We're shooting. So you also do movies and stuff like that, right? Or do you change it?
We do music videos. Eventually I would actually like to get to a point where I start doing getting into film.
Okay.
Because aside from music, me and you guys know Chase, we were always filming little videos. You'll dig this, man. In around when we were in middle school, we have a triangle of friendship. So it's me, Chase, and my buddy Darren, who just came back from the Air Force, dude. We, money from Christmas or birthdays, we all put it together, dude, to shoot a short, as high budget as we could get Star Wars fan film, bro. And it didn't turn out well at all.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So this was like recently, or?
No. Middle school.
Oh, okay, and that's how it started.
Yeah, that's how I started getting into like I guess filming and editing and like all that sort of stuff. So yeah.
No, that's really funny. I definitely had my fair share of like groups of 3 or 4 friends that we were just making YouTube videos.
It's fun, dude.
Random, yeah. Mike knows too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Mike used to be his friend.
Yeah, that's how we that's how we do this though. Like that's what starts it to get into stuff like this. Like
Yeah.
you know, the cool more adult projects that actually have some sort of substance.
Yeah, I mean, dude, film and music just go hand in hand. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I feel like most musicians have like some kind of fascination with film.
It's
in
the
some
arts.
regard. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
So I try to make I just take what I see from like certain films or like whatever and try to apply it to like the music videos. Like I find it very important to even certain things like camera angles. You know, just like how an upward shot looking up at somebody is supposed to symbolize like, oh, they're bigger than you, or,
Right.
you know, just trying to learn
Yeah.
those subtle things and trying to apply it to music videos and stuff like that. So it's all helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that's
there
pretty
anything
cool.
you're working on right now with the channel?
We're concepting.
Conceptualizing.
Yes, because thank you. I was like, that did not sound right coming out. The music video, like kind of storyboarding for the song, our latest single, "We Are All Gods." Or no, wait, that's our second to last single. Really, I don't know. It's a song we have on Spotify. It's called "We're All Gods," and that's what we're conceptualizing a music video for. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good one too. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's
a good one.
definitely left field for us, kind of sounding, but
That's the one with the you were talking about it when we were hanging out at David's house the other night. Right?
Yeah.
With the French horn or
yeah,
Yeah.
I think we've finally like stopped on like I think it is a French horn that's in the intro and throughout the
you
course.
can just open up the file, right? You can open up the project file and
Yeah, it's not labeled
Okay.
as because you know I did it on a keyboard or whatever, so it's like MIDI or whatever. So I don't think it was like labeled as trumpet or whatever.
Okay, so it was a MIDI keyboard going into your interface. It
Correct,
wasn't in
yeah.
the program. I see.
Yep.
I see. Okay,
So-
gotcha. Yeah.
So no matter what, it's not a real instrument anyway.
Yeah.
No.
So it doesn't really matter.
Nope, exactly.
he's playing a French horn. He's like, "Is this a French horn?" Which is those are the ones that were like donut shaped, right?
Yeah.
They're croissant shaped.
I guess.
I tried to
would-
play and auto-tuned it all the way through.
Yeah, they're tough. They're a tough instrument.
So
Yeah.
what's the conceptualization for We're All Gods?
It's more just about the I'm trying to make it I don't want to say ambiguous enough, but I just got like this idea in my head of just like this it's all red kind of lighting, kind of foreshadowing how like we want like the next era of white noise like on the second album to kind of go. And the song is basically just about whatever you do, whether this be podcasting, music, or film, or like whatever,
Creative,
you know,
yeah.
I feel like, you know, the definition of God is to create, right? So that's like where that term comes from, like we are all God. So we want to just show like a bunch of different people in their talents, in their element, like kind of like in this void of like space, like almost. So they're just like the focal point.
Right.
So like I want to see like some artist painting. I want to see some like we're just trying to get like a bunch of different people who like come from like all different types of like talents and like whatnot. An artist, for example, like, you know, that could even be like a burlesque dancer, you know, like that's an art in
yeah,
itself
yeah,
or like
yeah.
whatever. So yeah, that's like kind of like what we're trying to go for. So just showing a bunch of different like people showing off their talents basically.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Well, you know, if you ever need some extras,
Yes.
you
Yes,
know who
we'll
to
be
call.
reaching out for
Pretty
sure.
sure everybody else in this room would love to be in
Yeah.
a music video.
I love the
Yeah.
color red.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe in bands having a color scheme, you know.
The White Stripes had red, white, and black.
Yep.
But now Jack White is a lot of blues.
Blues, yep.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, and then I found out that Third Man Records, like his whole thing, like
studio,
I
yeah.
was like, damn it, it is yellow and black. That's the kind of the concept colors.
Yeah.
It was originally for us gold and white,
Yeah.
but somehow I kind of dropped it.
His pedals too. He's got like a signature pedal series
Yeah.
that they're like gold and black.
Are you talking about the one that's got the 3 on them? So it's like an octave. There's like a pitch shifter and like something else. It's a 3-in-1 like pedal, dude. It's super
that
crazy.
one specifically, I don't know, but I know recently, like a couple years ago, he came out with some pedals and they're for bass and guitar. You can use them interchangeably.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I've
but
seen those.
I remember that color scheme.
Yeah.
But he's a very colorful guy.
I mean, they're bold colors to have. That's kind of the goal
absolutely.
and everything.
Yeah,
so.
I like bold colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than regular font for sure.
We went with bold colors and bold lettering. I mean, that's basically the concept here.
Yeah. Bold and brash.
So,
Bold and brash. I fucking love that episode, dude.
more like belongs in the trash.
That's
Oh,
great.
man. We're dating ourselves.
Yeah. When we started, I brought up meeting at Corduroy. I wanted to ask how you ended up recording your podcast in the back of Corduroy and being a part of Crash Monday, which for those who are unfamiliar, which is most people because it's a pretty new thing, the band Crash Midnight has started to put together a Monday night
Local hangout.
Yeah, Monday night local hangout for local artists, local musicians
Drink
to
specials.
come and hang out and get their music played at the bar.
And for if you're not an artist, you get some drink specials. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone gets drink specials, but
Yeah.
But it's
hosted by your buddy Gooch from 92.3 Rock Radio
and Crash Midnight.
and Crash Midnight.
Yeah.
And
The
you
boys.
can quit laughing. Yeah, his name's the Gooch.
No, it was just Joe's reaction. He's back there like, Gooch.
I had to ask
No,
the
no,
other day,
no,
like,
it's-
dude, how did you
it's-
come up with this?
It's Gooch.
There you go. But well, we met there at one of the Crash Mondays, and you've been recording your podcast there occasionally in the back room.
Yep.
What started that?
It all definitely comes from Sean. So me and Nick, when we were in our old band called the Mad Rabbits, so that's where
That's
the
where we ran
media
into them
company
first.
comes
Yeah,
from.
yeah.
So we've known him for quite some time. He's the reason that we started playing at Backstage Bar and Billiards, which is a great venue. I know you guys have played there, so you can also say that it is
that venue rolls.
Yeah, it does. So it all basically just comes from him. So he's always been just trying to figure out different ways to like really make some sense of a community out here in Vegas. So me and Nick met up with him somewhere in the district at Green Valley, and we were talking about like different ideas. Like he had presented the idea about doing something at the Corduroy, turning it into like the musician kind of like hangout spot, like the Whiskey A Go Go or the Rainbow, like back in the 80s kind of thing. And we brought up the podcast just to kind of be like one of those things like within the spider web of like all the scenes that kind of connects all bands like together, because you're getting different fan bases like all around that way. So he liked the idea. I had no intention to even do it in the back of the Corduroy. That was actually kind of like his idea. I was like, oh, that's an option? That's pretty cool. So that's basically like how that came about. And been doing it
that's
ever
pretty
since.
sweet.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. I love doing the podcast and getting to know like different musicians and stuff like you guys and our boys and Secos and we got a couple other guests. Like we're talking to Napalm Star right now, actually, about getting on the podcast. So yeah.
I love those guys.
And you guys know that there's kind of like two different scenes. There is the scene like with Crash Midnight, which is I guess kind of like the older crowd or whatever, and then
Call it
there's
the bar scene.
exactly, and then there's the kind of downtown scene. So we just try, you guys know, it's just trying to meld those like two together to make it even bigger and expose them to some of the bigger venues and whatnot.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's the all ages scene, and then there's the bar scene for sure. You know what I mean? And obviously within those sections, there's the different genres.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but no, that is a very good point to make, that those scenes should intersect.
They should, because I mean, I'd say that the downtown all ages scene is a lot more diverse, whereas like the bar scene is, I think it's more straight cutthroat, kind of like rock and roll or whatever. So I think blending those two would be just a good thing, like overall. It's hard to have a scene here in Vegas, man. Like, when you're the city of entertainment, it makes sense why Los Angeles is like the capital of that, because like that's like the only thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you got hockey games and you got Bruno Mars coming to town, it's like, who cares? You know what I mean?
The local artists are really competing with just unbeatable odds. What?
They compete with the Strip.
They are competing with the Strip. Yeah. And even venues beyond the Strip, there's a lot of competition, and it's really important that we all come together. I mean, that's why we're doing this. I'm sure that's one of the reasons you're doing your podcast, and It's one of the reasons Crash Midnight is doing their thing. And it's really cool to have been a part of the scene for now, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years, like really, trying to meet people and talk to people.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see a lot happening now.
Yeah.
Especially right after COVID. Everyone's really antsy and anxious to get out there and get some stuff going. It's pretty cool.
That's a good point, though, is just like there's that rivalry between like, like the local bands, like even, sometimes like one band's like more or less like trying to make it about themselves. It's just like if you're in a city where it's all about entertainment and we're trying to make a local scene, it cannot be that way. We have to like us as bands come together and make sure that we lift each other up in order to make some kind of like impact,
Yeah. So. Yeah. And there's enough variety to where everyone can have the spotlight. Absolutely. Yeah. There's a lot to do in the city, not just for entertainment, but in entertainment as well. You know what I mean? If you put down, 4 different 4-piece guitar, bass, drums, vocals acts, you'll get 4 completely different sounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Napalm Star sounds much different from you and from us, and you know what I mean? From Chemical Chicken, for example. Like they're all within the same vein, but all vastly different from each other. So there's a lot for everyone.
I do love that, like, most of the bands, like, some are softer, some are, like, more, like, hardcore sounding or whatever, and it doesn't even matter, dude, because people are just moshing and having a good time. Yeah. Secco's, like, if you listen to the band, it's, like, it doesn't seem like the kind of band that you'd be jumping, like, losing your mind to or whatever, but then when you go see them live, you're like, dude, they have great energy, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the real cool thing about it. There's a good sense of community there and whatnot.
I used to kind of... I guess I could just say that I talked shit about the Vegas scene in that we were mostly like math rock and metal, and there wasn't really anything else besides that. And I don't know if it's just changed since I said things like that, or if it always existed and it just wasn't a community yet. But we have a really diverse group of musicians in the city that I previously, like 2 years ago, even thought like just wasn't around.
Yeah. But that's a problem. Is like unless you dive deep, it's still kind of unknown.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's what do we do, guys? Do we got to go rent like a truck that has like the side of it cut out and just put bands on, drive down the strip?
Dude,
I don't know.
Oh my God, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be sick. Me and Patrick were thinking about doing that for Chemical Chicken in the middle of the
Chemical Chicken. That's a cool band.
Yeah, it's me and my buddy's metal duo. We do like floppy metal bass and drums sort of stuff. It's like kind of silly, but
Space Boy is the final member that is not here today of the 52 crew. So he's part of this as well.
You're talking into his mic.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the honor.
But we were thinking of driving down the strip on in a pickup truck and like have him on drums and then bass and like just standing up there driving down. Yeah, it's something we still want to do, but
that would be awesome.
You need to play a pretty small kit.
We could do that.
Or get a pretty big truck.
I think we could do both. Yeah.
Very tiny kit, huge semi truck.
Yeah.
I mean, we're doing the local showcase shows here currently. At least the May one is going to be here at Bull House, but we would like to get a venue that we can be very consistent with and have our monthly shows at a legitimate venue.
Yeah.
And grow it. I mean, shooting for the stars, it would be awesome to own a venue and like have our own space, to do stuff like that.
I don't know, man. If you get a bunch of like-minded musicians, like anything's possible. I think anybody would be down if they're like really into this and want to do something with music, man. I think they'll fork up the money.
The owner of the space, I believe Marcus is his name. I met him once, and he basically said that he was just like, yeah, man, I just wanted to have a place for me and my friends to play shows.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So now it's a venue. Now Ghost is playing there.
Nice.
Are you?
No way. When?
Like Ghost, like the band? I mean, I'm not really a big of a fan, but
Was it Ghost or was it Baroness? Richard was talking about. We'll ask him tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it was Baroness actually.
I don't know Baroness, but I know Ghost.
Yeah. It might be either. But
that's pretty awesome.
That's soonish, I think. I don't know. We'll have to pull that video up. Yeah.
Dude, the goal would be play like someplace like the Brooklyn Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Bowl would be so dope.
Brooklyn Bowl is killer. Yeah.
The venue's hella cool. Like if you could put like a First Friday almost in there, dude.
Yeah. And what's cool about that is they do all ages as well.
They do?
They do. Yeah.
That's good. That's good to know.
And they do bowling.
Which,
yeah. I actually one time I saw I think it wasn't the Marias. It was who did we see? It was Chicano Batman.
Yep.
And one more time, what's the name?
Chicano Batman.
Chicano Batman.
Yeah, they're killer.
Excellent group.
Yeah, you gotta check them out.
I love Batman, so you got me hooked already.
Yeah. I actually got in, like I was in the bowling side, and it's elevated from the rest of the pit, the floor.
Yeah.
So you get very good views of the band. Yeah. So it's a very cool venue.
It is super cool.
Yeah,
venue,
I've seen
countless
shows.
I saw Social Distortion there, dude.
Nice.
That was sick.
That's awesome.
Social D.
I love Social D, bro.
Yeah, I mean, my goal with this would be to get the reach and the community together to put on something with all of these local bands that we're, reaching out to at a venue like that, because it from a venue standpoint, it's really hard to have a local show or anything because it's not profitable. Mm-hmm. But if you get enough people together, it really is profitable. I mean, look at the show. This is a very small numbers, but Elephant King is playing a show at 11th Street Records with
record store.
Napalm Star, Pudgel.
Are you gonna name all of them? Because I don't know. There's eight bands.
Yeah, there's 8 bands: Napalm Star, Pudgel, Planet Vertigo, Maddie from Arizona. There is Ugly Boy.
Yeah.
Ugly Boys. So okay, I know. I've seen the flyer. That's at 11th Street.
That's 11th Street.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And it sold out quick.
Yeah.
Like we had 100 slots and it was gone like quick.
Yeah, in like a week.
Yeah.
That's dude. Congratulations.
See,
that's great.
Yeah, that's the reach of having there's a playlist, there's an Eventbrite. It's like official. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean things like that. Honestly, a lot of the stuff that Bandit Booking is doing is really great for the community, and I feel like if we all keep doing stuff like that, we really can reach for something like a Brooklyn Bowl show where it's just like a huge party and just tons of bands and lots of cool stuff. So
is the show inside the record store or outside of it?
It's in the back.
Yeah, it's in the back. They have a studio.
It's where they do the.
They do. Okay, because I went there. I think the last time I went there, dude, was definitely a couple years ago. I think it was definitely before COVID and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So
they
have a back room now.
Yeah,
that's
sick.
super
it's
cool.
It's a really cool studio.
They have a studio in the back room, and that's why it's only 100 people capacity because it's not huge.
No
it's not a
way,
huge
dude.
venue.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bandit Booking's killing it, dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah. I wish I could go see you guys seriously, but we're also playing that night, dude.
We can barely see us. Because
we only get 1 + 1 each. So
and we both listed each other. So it was too late.
Not true.
It was too late to. But so let's talk about that. So you guys are doing the April 30th show with you're doing the after party for Crash Midnight.
Yes, sir. I mean, I understand Sean's perspective. It's just like he wants to keep people there and like hanging and everything. So after like the headliner is done, you want to keep people like in the bar and drinking and everything like still. So we're doing basically like an MTV Unplugged kind of vibe sort of thing.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it'll be cool.
Nice.
Yeah, we did throw a Nirvana cover in there.
Hey,
just for the sake of it.
You heard
was
it
on
here first.
What is it on the? Was it on the album? Was it a track from that album?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said you heard
I almost
it here
want you
first.
to guess, but yeah.
But this episode's not going to go out until long after that show's over.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So.
It was great.
Still get used to that.
It was great. Wait, but weren't we talking? Oh no, we were talking last time we were on your podcast. We were talking about how the other boys didn't like Guns N' Roses, right? They're on the Nirvana side of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like the
But that's
hair
all
metal
good.
needed to die. I grew up on it, but you know what's funny, dude, is like in today's generation, I really don't like a lot of the music that's being pushed out there, man. Like I try.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous of like my girlfriend and like my friends are like, dude, I listen to everything. I'm like, how? Because like I'm just not wired that way, dude. It just doesn't click for me.
No, I
like
feel-
a lot of like modern like I think the only person that I can name that is basically modern that I absolutely love is Post Malone, and that's because I've seen him do like so many different things. And you see, he's got like Bob Dylan tattooed like on his knuckle. Like he's got a respect for like
he's culture.
The old exactly. So,
I mean, like you like the Black Keys, White Stripes.
I love the Black Keys.
So you like stuff like that. I feel like there's still stuff. Oh, but you mean like in the
pop scene?
The zeitgeist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I dig so hard to find like some modern like rock and roll bands that don't really see the light of day, and there's a lot of good ones out there. Dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if you guys have heard of Royal Blood. They're a two-piece band.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They opened up for
love those guys.
They opened up for Queens of the Stone Age when they were here back in 2017.
Did they really?
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. It was pretty good.
Yeah, Royal Blood's amazing.
Yeah. Death from Above 1975. They're also bass and drums.
Yeah. Huge influence for me, I feel like.
What's the band?
Blood Red Shoes?
Death from Above 1975. Or
that's the whole band name?
Yeah.
All right, that's impressive.
They got
75, 79.
79. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the 1975. I was confused.
Death from Above the 1975.
Yeah.
Isn't that a band? The 1975?
Yeah.
But Death from Above 1979 is a two-piece band. The drummer sings and bass and drums.
Then Blood Red Shoes.
Blood Red Shoes is another good two-piece.
Who sings in that one? It's bass and drums, right?
No, it's guitar and drums.
Oh, okay.
You guys have heard of Rival Sons?
No.
Oh yeah, Rival Sons. Yeah, they opened up for Ozzy. They had that song, "Pressure in Time."
Pressure in Time's a great song. Open My Eyes, dude.
Yeah.
Mr. Fuzzlord, and that's the only name I can name him by. But the guitar player of that band, dude, his tone is one of the sickest things like ever. It's just. It's like if you took Hendrix and Jack White, dude. It's basically that. It is one of the coolest tones ever.
Oh yeah. Jack White's got a lot of very interesting guitar tones. I like how he pushes the envelope.
Yeah. Did you hear his new album, dude?
I did. Yeah.
Dude, Fear of the Dawn is or not. Well, that's the album. But What's the Trick? Dude, that riff is super cool. I think he's using a kill switch on that. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
It sounds like it though, right?
He's got some crazy guitars. Like I saw this one interview when he had all these like levers on there. Because you can install like they're called like hip shot tuners. Like basically you hit it, it'll tune down to like drop D or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But you can also get like a B bender, which is like just like a little tab you press and it'll bend just the B string. He also had one where you lifted up the guitar and that bent a string.
Oh, that's cool.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you could just be like,
the B bender, is that sitting on the bridge? Is that where it does it?
Typically, right?
Yeah, I believe so. You can kind of put them anywhere.
Oh no, it's on the strap lock. I thought there's a groove in the strap lock so you can bend it down,
and then there's a mechanism that feeds through.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. But they do have one on the bridges where you could just
tap it.
You could tap it. Yeah.
It's cool. Funny that we brought up modern rock because I was actually going to ask, like, you and I mean your band as a whole, but you as a singer, like you have a lot of like classic rock edge and attitude that a lot of modern singers don't really push for anymore, and for better or for worse. I mean, it's it's just a stylistic choice. But I was going to ask like what you thought about the current direction for like pop rock and stuff like that. But I guess I kind of already got your thoughts on
Bring
that.
back
So that's
the
pretty
rock
cool.
and roll.
Yeah, dude, I just believe in frontmen, you know what I mean? And just that attitude, like probably Iggy Pop to just name what, like he's like one of the best frontmen of all time, just like crazy and unpredictable, you know what I mean? It's just like, that's something I feel that is kind of lacking. The one frontman that I will say, and they're my favorite modern rock and roll band of today, they're called Palais Royale, and they're a band from Vegas, but got started like, so they're from here, went to LA, and then that's like where they took off. If you guys have not heard of Palais Royale, dude,
no, I haven't.
Seriously, check them out. I can't talk highly enough about them. Seriously, they are so
on my
damn
list.
good. Palaye and then Royale.
All right.
Fucking amazing band, dude.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would never say anything as drastic as like rock and roll is dead or any bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Like there's a place for all genres and all walks of life and art, but definitely in the mainstream scene, the edge is gone, I feel like.
Yeah. Kind of is, isn't it?
Iggy Pop did that record with Queens of the Stone Age. Did you hear that? I mean, post-pop depression. It came out like, I feel like it was like 2014
I did hear
or 15.
it.
Yeah.
I didn't really get any tracks from it where like I'm sure you guys can tell.
There's
If you like a song, you'll know it in the first like couple of seconds, dude. You know if you're gonna save it or not.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you even lie to yourself, and then you're like, I'm deleting this now. Like, but dude, I got such a beef with Queens of the Stone Age, and here's why.
Oh, okay.
What's that song the most famous one? No one knows.
No one knows.
That song keeps coming up on Spotify every fucking day, dude. Every time I'm shuffling through anything and I just hear, I'm like, turn it off, dude. I'm done. I am so sick of hearing that damn song.
You can, if it comes on your daily mix, there's a little like circle with the line through it. You know what I mean? Like Mike put up on the screen.
It. Yeah.
I have.
You have.
And it still gets to me.
See, it's what's that one track, Necessary Evil by Unknown Mortal Orchestra? We were talking about them the other day. That one kept coming up. But no, I get what you're saying when a song comes up there too much. But see, the rest of their stuff is pretty good. I mean, all of their stuff is, in my opinion, pretty good.
So I hear. Yeah. Dave Grohl has talked very highly about them. But
then Dave Grohl, Josh Homme, John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin, they made a group. Did you know that?
John Paul Jones from Zeppelin and Dave Grohl made a group together?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's one group. It's them Crooked Vultures. So it's Dave Grohl and
That's them?
Yeah.
I love them Crooked Vultures.
Yeah.
I have a couple of songs down. I had no idea.
That's so that's Josh Homme and Dave Grohl on drums, and then John Paul Jones. And so they only have the one album, obviously. Live, they play with Alan Johannes, which is he was in Queens of the Stone Age for a while. He's got his own work as well.
I love it when bands do that.
Oh yeah,
you heard the Hollywood Vampires?
Oh yeah.
Joe Perry, Johnny Depp.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, them Crooked Vultures was just a one-off, but I would love for them to come back and do another album.
No, there's a couple killer songs on that record, dude.
I would say the whole record is like I've listened to that front to back because there's so many dynamics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's a really good record. There's a lot of good music out there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there is, dude.
We
gotta dig.
You got to
dig. That's all I can say.
No, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
We got off on quite the tangent on music that we love. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah.
you
But
guys have heard of the Chats?
Let's stop talking about music for a second.
No.
Okay. You guys have heard of a band called the Chats?
Have not.
They're my buddy introduced.
I'm on Smoko.
Yeah,
I'm on Smoko. Yeah. An Australian punk band, dude. They're so
sick,
good.
Man. They just opened for Gizzard on Monday.
Really?
They were at the Virgin. I saw Gizzard on Sunday, and then that show sold out, and then they added a second day because it sold out, and it had the Chats opening, and I couldn't go. And
dude, I didn't even hear about them playing, so like that's a
bummer. They're killer, man.
Damn it.
70 for GA though.
yeah, it was too much.
But it's Giz and it's the Chats, you know. They're on
I wish
Smoko.
I could have more bands off the top of my head, dude, because there's like a couple of bands out there that like I'm not thinking of right now, but God, they're so good.
So let's talk about White Noise. Let's talk about your band.
I guess. Yeah.
So you play guitar and you sing. You write most of the lyrics.
Yeah.
You sing.
You're
a singer, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. You sing.
Sure. Yeah. Yes.
What was your question?
Would you feel better if I did this?
Yeah. Just to make me feel better.
Wait, so they're gonna take this out of context.
I'm kidding. We're good.
So, do you write most of the lyrics as well?
Yeah. So everything that's coming out on this album, basically, I had already written myself before. So like when me and Nick's previous band broke up, he wanted to take a break. I didn't want him to, but I was like, fuck this. I'm not done with music or anything. I had all these tracks anyway that I wanted to record. So that's what I just started doing, dude. Yeah. I basically did the Dave Grohl approach, honestly. A drummer, and then I was like, okay, fuck it. Let me do my own mixtape thing and play guitar and sing.
Okay. So
and that's what happened.
Okay. Yeah. And that's under White Noise, or is
yes,
that? Okay.
That's White Noise. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So your first release is on Spotify, or
first release is the way it is. Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that one.
So then what happened? So Nick obviously is back around in your band. He was just like, did he listen to your demo and he was like, all right, I'm back.
So the way there's two songs, The Way It Is and Get Mine. Those were two songs that we played in the original band, but the original band didn't record anything.
Yeah. Gotcha.
We were about to, but we didn't. So the way it is and Get Mine, that's all me. So like I was very happy with the songs. It's like I want to at least share it. You know what I mean? So yeah. So Nick knew of those two, and then the rest of the album, a couple of songs like I had written in between those period, but then a lot of it, dude, I wrote in high school.
Yeah.
So that just never saw the light of day, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's good to have a plethora of backlog
sure.
to draw from. That's what we do a lot.
Yeah. No, it's good to have something in your arsenal for sure, dude. Yeah.
So I really like that track you guys got, Give Me Out.
Thank you, man.
That one's killer. Yeah. I remember you guys playing at Pineapple Fest, but I was like so tired by the
dude. Heat stroke killed you.
Yeah, heat stroke, playing 2 sets back to back.
Yeah,
but that one did stand out. And when I was starting to listen, I really like that you got that little middle section where you just start riffing. Like, this is Kaesen Samson.
Oh yeah, that's the
PSA.
best, dude.
Yeah, that's killer.
It's so good.
Dude, we just record. So like that's me playing drums on every track. So now that Austin's in the band, we're going back and re-recording it, and kind of updating the quality of it all.
Right.
And I was going back and forth so hard. I'm like, do I put this stupid monologue in there or do I take it out?
I'm glad you left it in.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, I guess like we've tracked it so that that is gonna happen again. So.
Cool.
Now it's staying in there.
Good.
I thought it wouldn't work, but
you're talking that fast, like live, right? Yeah. Do you do that live too?
No, because I didn't want to bore people with the spiel. Like a lot, dude. We've all seen bands where they just won't stop ranting. Like they're ranting more than doing the music or whatever. Yeah, I think the lyrics speak enough for itself that I don't feel the need to do that, you know? So we just kind of cut it short and just jam at the end. That's it.
When you're big and you got a bunch of screaming fans, you totally should bring it back, though. Like,
I'll probably just have it play in the background.
Or you could have that little, like they could have the sing-along and the ball bouncing on the
words.
Yeah.
Fucking karaoke.
Yeah.
Bring some poor sucker up on the stage. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So where does Austin come into play? How do you meet him? Like, where did he...
Well, Nick decided to be in the band after we actually started going to a bunch of like these local shows, the all ages shows and whatnot. And so I was like, okay, me and you, let's just finish this album so it can get out there.
So it can get me out there.
Exactly. Yeah. And then Nick was like, yeah, but like, dude, like I want to jam, like I want to practice and stuff like that. So for the longest time, I just isolated my drum track and we just sat in my room and we were just like plugged in playing with a drum track of me. And he was really pushing for it. And I didn't want to do that because I just wanted to finish the album.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that he pushed that hard and that we found Austin because now he's got a setup like at his place, like where we can record like good quality like acoustic drums and everything.
Yeah, you've been saying that you're getting a lot of work done with him and his new his space.
That's killer.
Yeah, because I'll say it right now for full transparency. Every track that's on Spotify right now, it's all electric drums.
Yeah,
and it kills me.
It's all good. It's only because you know that.
Yeah. So, just playing on an electric kit, dude, I hate it. I get it. So he's got a real setup. So
it's all about acoustic kits.
Yeah. Everything's sounding really good right now. That's the good news.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. So he's been playing for a few years then, right?
Yeah.
And you guys met him through Craigslist or something, right?
So we did a music video, me and Nick, called the music video for Get Mine. And in the background, we just set up a drum kit and we put on a picket sign, drummer wanted. And we put it out there. And so then that's when he reached out.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
So it's just like, it's shot like a band playing like, in front of a white background and shit. And it just says drummer wanted there. So, and then he reached out because we put a couple clips of it on social media. He's like, dude, I'm a drummer. Funny enough, me and Austin knew each other in high school. We hung in the same vicinity. Like we always saw each other, but just didn't really talk. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. And he played in two of his bands like with us when we were in the Rabbits and everything. So
and Nick from high school, you guys?
No. Oh. So Nick was with the guitar player of the Mad Rabbits, and they found me through Craigslist actually.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
So
yeah.
Recruitment.
Cool. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
You started on drums?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Do you still play drums often, or?
Yeah, I have to, dude. Yeah, it's just I look at Austin in such a jealous way, dude. Yeah. I miss my kit, dude. But you know, show must go on.
You still have a kit, right?
Yeah, I got a white Pearl at home. Yep.
You got it. Still, I mean, you could. Do you still write drum parts and all that? Like, do you write
dude,
stuff
I
to give
really try to back off.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's just like, you can understand. Like, you hear the drums a certain way in your head already when the song's being formed. So I have to, you know what I mean? Just let him do like his own thing as much as possible.
No,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I don't want to say anything because like it's his style. It's not my style. It's his style. You
Right.
know? And he's a great drummer. He's far better than me fundamentally. Like, I rely so much on groove where he comes from influences like Travis Barker and stuff like that, where it's like a lot of technical fills and stuff like that. I don't have that. I got Tommy Lee groove.
That's how I feel when I got Fez and Joe Kennedy to back me for Zebra Force live band stuff. I felt like there was me and Joe as drummers have very different approaches and very different influences. He's extremely technical. I'm very groove.
Dude, that's why I love your drumming, dude. On the way here, I was listening to Goat because it came up just on a shuffle, dude. I'm not kidding. You guys pretty much wrote like one of the greatest songs of the generation. I'm not bullshitting you either, dude. I love that song.
Thank you so much, man.
Put that as an accolade on the the single.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll put the timestamp in there.
Yeah, like a movie poster. You know,
exactly,
like
exactly.
critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
Best song of the generation. Quotations. White noise. Yes.
Yeah, but I totally get where you're coming from working with a drummer. I mean, Joe, in my case, it's kind of unique because Joe is very specific about like writing everything down. Like he wrote all the tabs down for my songs, and he's like, yeah, whenever you need me, like I'm there.
What?
Yeah. So he's like very particular.
Yeah.
I'm not like that. Like I filled in for Elevated Undergrounds at the Pineapple Fest show. I just memorized the songs, like
you learn by ear.
Yeah.
And I did it like in a day. And it's not to say that Joe can't do that.
Yeah.
He's just very particular about getting all the tabs down. And I think it's really cool.
I respect it, dude. I really do.
Yeah.
But it's just you couldn't keep my attention to do that. You know what I mean? Like at all.
I can't do it. I can read it and I can,
The only thing that I've actually really tried to break down is the end drum solo in Rock and Roll by Led Zeppelin. Just the end drum solo, that's it. That's all I've ever really cared to like know exactly how to play it, and that's it.
The only time I do any reading is when I'm trying to learn something new, like academically, not necessarily for an original group or something like that.
Yeah.
But I want to ask, man, so because you've known Austin and Nick now for a little while, you got a really good like best friend vibe. Every time I see you guys like off stage, you're just the homies, like you're hanging out with each other, you're having a good time. Was there a moment that you can recall that was like, oh, this is it, like we're a good band, like we're gonna really try to make this happen?
Right after the show we played at Recycle Propaganda, that Bandit booking put on.
Yeah.
When was that?
Oh God, March.
Okay, this year.
It was a second Saturday.
Okay.
So I think it was like March or something like that.
Aria View played.
Yep. They were I think they were the headlining band, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was definitely the moment. I mean, like, I was happy to be in a band. Like, let's just say in my last band, we weren't friends. We didn't really hang out with each other. We actually enjoy each other's company and like bantering in between the breaks of practice and stuff like that.
Right. It's important. Like, if you don't do that, you don't get the click when you're actually playing together.
Yeah, but after that show, because we covered Teenagers by MCR at the very end, to watch everybody jumping and everything, that was like, I love you guys. That was you know what I mean? That was it. So, yeah.
Cool, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were so quick with that, too. That means, like, that it really meant something to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, every time that I go to a show, I love that when you're watching a band, you're looking in the crowd, and doesn't matter who's to your left or your right, different color, creed, religion, sex, whatever. Mm-hmm. That all goes out the fucking window, and we're all just enjoying each other's company, dude. It doesn't fucking matter where you come from. That's the thing that I love the most about music. So when I'm up there and I'm watching everybody else like have a good time, and I'm also like, I want to be in the pit with them, at the same time. Yeah. That's what I fucking love, dude.
Yeah,
that's what I live for. So getting that energy, it was like, I love you guys. I love all of you. It's great, dude. Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a wholesome story.
It's a good feeling for sure.
It is, dude.
I heard that
really
venue is cool too.
Recycle Property, dude.
Yeah.
It's dope. I want to play there again. So small and like intimate.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved every second of it.
We got to get Elephant King at a Recycle Propaganda show for sure.
I want to play with you guys again, like for sure.
Absolutely.
And let me play bass on Go, please. Not kidding.
You can set up your drum kit, and you and Nick could both play drums.
Yeah.
No, because he'll smoke me.
It'll be like a King Gizzard situation.
What's a King
anymore.
Gizzard situation?
That's right, because they only have the...
Yeah, that's the band, King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard. They used to have 2 drummers.
Yeah,
but,
the chat's open for them on Monday.
Really? Oh, yeah, we just said that. Fucking A.
Yeah, they used to have 2 drummers.
Yeah, they used to have 2 drummers. They just take away the kick drum for one of them. So, I don't know. It's up to you guys who's the better kick player.
I don't know. I've never heard you play drums, bro.
Put your foot on the table right now and give me a steady...
Listen, I put my foot on the table in the last episode. We can't make that a thing.
Why not?
Like just try and figure out how many different ways that we can put my foot on the table. Last time it was a fit check. This time we're doing what?
We're doing a kickoff, like
a kickoff. A kickoff.
Yeah.
I got you right here.
There you go. He got it on.
I kicked him right in the face. I got my foot in the screen for like
you peeked the mic
30
right there with
milliseconds.
The wind. I felt the strength. You were just.
So before we go into wrap up mode, there's been a question that we've kind of been asking everyone. By everyone, I mean the last 2 episodes that we recorded.
All right, why do you guys suck?
So what's this music thing you keep talking about here?
Yeah. No, if there were any, at first I want to ask if there were any local artists that you would like to collaborate with. Besides us, come on, that's a given.
Well, that's my only answer, Nick.
I'm very flattered. That's awesome.
You guys,
we're gonna auto-tune this right now. This is our tabulation.
Yeah, you guys, Secos definitely.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to do something with Napalm Star for sure.
Yeah.
So, I'm so jealous of those guys,
Just
dude. Like in a healthy way, of course.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, because they were the headlining band, I believe, when we played that Recycle Propaganda show. Dude, when I was sitting there and I was watching Dean up there just doing his thing, I'm looking to my left, I'm looking to my right, and everybody's singing the lyrics to his songs.
Yeah.
Didn't play one fucking cover.
Yeah.
And they're singing his songs. I'm like, that's a good spot to be, dude.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I think that everybody here would be striving towards that sort of status.
I would say that they're maybe the most popular local band from Vegas.
At least in our scene.
Yeah.
I would put money on, if anybody is gonna make it out of this scene, it would be them.
Come on, bro. We got this. What are you doing?
It'll be them, and then we'll do like a tour with them, like we'll open.
Okay.
And then we'll also make it. But I would bet. I mean, obviously,
Listen, I don't know how long Napalm Star has been around playing shows. I only just recently found out about them. Yeah. But I'm pretty proud of the Elephant King progress.
No, me as well.
Considering we only started
a year.
Yeah.
Proud of you guys too, man.
Yeah. Killing it.
Less than a year. And
no detriment to us.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. That was what I'm saying. That's
the one thing I'll say about you guys that I absolutely respect is like it does not matter how many people are in that crowd. You guys go up there and you do your fucking thing. You act like you're playing at Wembley or something every time, and that's what I love the most. Hell yeah.
Now, with that being said, when you guys play Wembley, just stand still.
Yeah.
We'll get the crowd moving, and we're gonna stand.
What are these people doing here, man?
Yo, why are they here at our rehearsal? We're selling tickets to our rehearsal.
What the fuck?
Listen, that's funny that you're like, whoa, what are these people doing at a rehearsal? Because at rehearsal, we're like that.
That's good.
We have that energy in rehearsal.
Hey, when I get a few of these in me, I absolutely act like I'm playing to Nick.
Well, we do that like purposefully to practice, being good performers.
You have to practice moving around. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching you move around. I was like, this guy hasn't missed one note. The fuck, dude? I don't understand it.
It gets better and better with time. You know what I mean? Like
I bet it does.
Well, because once the challenge at our level is playing stages where we can actually run around at. You know what I mean? But that'll come.
Taverna's got a good stage that you can run around on.
I know. That
one was fun
Are
to
we
watch.
playing together at that show?
Which one?
Well, okay. Hopefully by then it would have been announced. I think Sekos is talking about something in the works at Taverna.
Oh,
They asked us.
All we have right now is April 30th at 11th Street, which was the one that sold out, and then May 12th at
Soul Belly Barbecue.
Soul Belly Barbecue.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's all we got coming up.
Yeah.
I want my baby back.
As of right
ribs.
now. Yeah.
No, that's Applebee's. Who does baby back ribs? Is that?
That's Fat Bastard from Austin Powers.
No. But like, who turned it into their thing?
I think it was.
I don't know.
Apple.
Chili's.
No.
Chili.
I think it's Chili's.
Yeah, no, it's Chili's.
I'm gonna do my roll here and
look that one up.
Ribs.
I found how to solve your problem with the Spotify thing. I've just been waiting to bring that up.
It's Chili's.
It is
Yes.
Chili's. All right, there you go.
White noise, baby back ribs.
Thank you, Kyrian, in the background. I hope a microphone picked that up. Yeah,
I heard it.
When you go onto an artist page, you can only do it on your phone. You can't do it on desktop.
Yeah.
You hit the little 3 dots, and then you can hit don't play this artist. So you're blacklisting the whole artist.
Oh,
Yeah.
the whole artist.
But
That's too much.
I know.
Is it?
Is it?
They're torturing me.
Yeah. As far as I know, there's no way to blacklist a song.
Yeah.
But if you don't listen to an artist, but that one song keeps showing up, that's a solution.
But no, if it comes up on the radio, then there is the little circle with the line through it. That you can
But
push.
doing that will also blacklist it from radios and stuff
Oh,
too.
Bro,
okay,
I
okay.
believe I've done it
Okay,
like
gotcha.
twice.
No,
And
I know
I'm
what
like,
you're
what's
saying.
happening?
There-
Somebody's messing with
Yeah,
me.
there have been songs that keep popping up. For
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Anyway, so Elephant King, Sekos, Napalm Star. Is there any famous bands that like your dream collaboration? Like say
To work with Robbie Krieger from The Doors, the last living
nice.
Doors member. Well, actually, no. John Densmore's still alive. I would love to work with The Doors, dude.
That's a great answer.
I would give my
Yeah.
left nut to go see The Doors back in the 60s. Oh,
Yeah.
my God,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Killer group.
Favorite band of all time. Famous group. Guns would be rad, just to force Nick and Austin to do it. You know what I mean?
Despite the other band
Yeah.
members. I get you.
Guys, we're going up there and we're playing Rocket Queen. I don't care.
Yeah. Good try. Deep cut. Deep cut.
Dude,
Yeah.
Rocket Queen, Rocket Queen is probably one of the sickest songs on Appetite.
That album's front to back. It's killer.
Especially that build-up part. The din, 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 din,
Yeah.
din, din. Oh, dude, I love it so much.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. We're at 52 minutes. Do we wrap it? I mean,
We're at the feature 52 minutes.
Holy shit! I didn't even think about that.
At the last couple seconds too.
Yeah,
53.
this is the first.
Windows closed. I'm out.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've pushed the 53-minute mark.
We can keep going.
I mean, if it's feeling good. It's feeling good.
Yeah, cool.
I
Because
hate
that
to
screen-
say it, but they're like waiting for me at band practice right now. So I'm so
you gotta,
sorry to
you
say.
gotta do
man.
what you gotta do.
Go out there, make your music, do what you love, man. Live your dream.
Thanks, Fez.
That was sweet.
So one day we'll get Elephant King, Napalm Star, Sekos, and White Noise all in a
the
room
same
together.
stage.
Yes, that first.
11
yeah.
guitars,
Yeah.
3 different drum sets.
Same stage, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get Guns N' Roses and The Doors in there as well.
Yeah, I'll call Slash after this. I was like,
Yeah.
hey man, we have the same birthday. Does that
That's
mean
some good
anything?
trivia. That's
Yeah,
some good trivia.
Damn, that's pretty good. So anyway, is there anything that you want to shout out? Keep in mind this podcast is coming out like probably like
It's all
second
good.
or third week
When
in May.
does the album come out?
Oh yeah.
No specific day. I'm not trying to
Date
like rush it.
TBD.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
Basically, it's in the works. It's coming at you ASAP. That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
If we know by the time we edit it, it'll be right here.
Thank you, Fez. Thank you
Killer.
so much.
All right. No, shout out to you guys. Shout out to every local band that's coming up on here. I love what you guys are doing. Any other band that wants to start a podcast, do it. Anything that we can do to get some exposure, you know what I mean? That's always good. So
Got to work together for sure.
Love what you guys are doing here. Fucking love you guys just in
Hell
general.
yeah,
But
we love you, man. Thank you so much for coming on,
Dude, thank you for having me.
I that's all I got to say. Fez, you got any last words before I slice your fucking head off?
Milk.
Rock and roll, baby!
Oh my god.
You gotta throw that in there.
All right,
He turned it to 11.
Cut that out. All right. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.
You never wore the sunglasses.
Nick, I gotta pee and I gotta bounce. Is that cool?
Get out of here, man.
All right.
Go live your dreams.
I'll make sure to let the guys know.
Yeah.
Hey, Fez told me to live my dreams, guys. Yeah, but you're like half an hour late, so.
Yeah, Nick.
I wore the
Austin, get
sunglasses.
the fucking drum kit. I'm playing
Not
today.
gonna lie, it's a good look.
Thank
should
you.
Do it for a show.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I'd wear this for a show.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Have you seen the? They have those sunglasses that look like you're censoring out somebody's eyes.
Actually, no. I like Nick with those glasses. You should wear different ones.
Okay.
You're telling me that whole time
You haven't
were
even
just
seen
waiting.
him wear them.
Oh?
You haven't even seen them on Fez's
Yeah, what
face.
the fuck
Yeah.
was that?
Yo, what? Yo, hey,
I'm not-
yo, cut the tape.